And today's festivities in Sydney, of course, follow the outburst from the Indigenous Senator Lidia Thorpe, directed at King Charles in Canberra yesterday. Let's bring in our political editor, Andrew Clennell. And Andrew, we're seeing a lot of reaction over Senator Thorpe's message for the King.
Ash, I don't think any way you cut this, it is a fact this will be the enduring image of this trip. And I know the government's not that happy about it, that it's been marred by this outburst by a member of federal parliament, Lidia Thorpe. But that is kind of what the trip will be remembered for. So it is a situation where Lidia Thorpe has spoiled the party. As I understand it, the King wasn't that perturbed by it. Essentially, even though on the footage we're about to show you, she was loud and clear, Lidia Thorpe, on the stage where the King and the Prime Minister and the opposition leader were yesterday at the Great Hall, you couldn't make out the words, if you like. You could obviously hear shouting and a kerfuffle from Lidia Thorpe, and you knew she was involved in some sort of protest, but it's my understanding the words weren't clear. Also my understanding the King was unperturbed by this outburst by the independent MP. So I guess he looked a bit bemused there. He didn't know what the words were, I'm told. So he's saying, what the heck is this about? Anyway, Peter Dutton, he was sort of walked into this answer this morning, but he said she should resign from Parliament.
I think there's a very strong argument for somebody who doesn't believe in the system but's willing to take $250,000 a year from the system to resign in principle.
First of all, Dutton, say it to my face, because every time I see him in Parliament, he walks in the opposite direction. I will be there for another 3 years, everybody. So, get used to truth-telling. My approach, unfortunately, might upset a few people. But how else do you get your message across?
Look, he's experienced this kind of thing of a person rushing at him before, of course, in Australia. King Charles, when he was Prince here in 1994, famously, John Fay tackled someone who I think was trying to shoot him with a fake pistol. Have a look at this.